Good morning, my warriors. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about why do some people worry about other people's business. And the reason I'm bringing this topic up because so many people I have seen here lately is all concerned on someone else's success, someone else's marriage, someone else's job, someone else's family life, or whatever the case may be. And that's how problems start. Instead of you looking at that person, giving them constructive criticism, if there is a problem, you're giving them more like jealousy criticism. If you're doing good at your job, your family, your love life, or whatever, then compliment that person on a well job that they're doing in whichever direction that they're heading in. Like I see some people on YouTube, all they do is find something to nag about. I look at the fact if a person is making, let's just say the person is making about 10 grand per month on YouTube. I don't know. I'm just using that for example. No, let's take it to 5 grand. We're not going to say 10. We're going to say 5 grand. And they're putting out content on almost a daily basis or, whatever the case is. People find one little thing that could hurt that person and that's what they run with. Or, for example, this person may not be liked because of, something else. It could be the guy that you are seeing now was seeing that person and you all up in that person's business and you're trying to make that person look bad because that person used to be with your man or that person have whatever the case is, some type of relationship still with that person because they have moved on. But what I look at is so many people worry about other people's business. There was a situation where a friend of mine, she had said, well, TreZena, how are you going to be able to afford a $1,200 house? And see, back then, that was kind of high. And I don't even remember what my truck payment was. I think it was like, it might have been like $200 to $300 a month. I can't remember. It was, no. It was more than that. It was 300 and something a month. Let's say that. And she was like, you doing it all by yourself, and I don't think you should do that, and this and that. And then I remember, a spiritual mom of mine came to me and say, somebody's going to tell you something to try to discourage you. And it's so weird how they know. And I wasn't discouraged because I did do fine. I didn't, really have a problem. Yes, I did eventually, move from there, a year later and, try to find myself in other directions. But I was fine. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to see other people happy. It's like misery loves company. You can be, doing good and your friend is doing bad. And I don't call that a friend. If you're my friend, you should lift me up because I'm going to be down like four flat tires in despair with you by lifting you up, letting you know, okay, he's no longer here. Yes, you have bills. Yes, you got to re-budget, but you know what? That's when I find that her name is E. Michelle. That's her channel. She's a good budgeter, very good. She goes straight to the point. She shows you how to do it. And all you got to do is follow her pathway and you will be okay. So, yes, you might have to get an extra job just to simply make sure that you have that extra money that you need. So, a lot of people, they just want to worry. Okay, your man could be whining and dining, giving you the world, you know, just making you the happiest person in the world. But you know what? Your friend is going to be down and out with her man, or her man has left her, and she's going to cling to you, and she wants you to be with her all the time, and she's going to cause relationships in your relationship. Why? Because she's miserable and she wants you to be miserable. But a real friend would say, you know, like for example, back in the olden days, the husband would come home from work. Okay, when that husband come home from work, why is your friend still there? Okay? When, first of all, if you have that strong relationship with your husband, 9 times out of 10, you're going to know when he come home because, of course, you're going to have dinner ready, whatever the case may be. Especially if you are the person who's not working or you get off earlier than him. So I feel that when that husband comes home, then the friend needs to either be gone or leave. You know, hi, Mr., you know, Salvador, or hey, Salvador, hope you had a good day. Chat with you later, whatever the case may be. And that's the way most relationships should happen. Because I used to remember, I was young then. My friend, she was much older than me. Um, I was a teenager and she was, you can say the adult. So she might have had, I'm thinking that she has about maybe 15 years older than me. But she was like, a friend slash kind of like family member to me. So she would get me out of the house because my grandma didn't go nowhere. Church and back, work and back. Shopping, very rare. Just for grocery stores. But my friend would get me out the house. I go to the library with her and her kids and, just have fun with her and her kids. So, the thing was, um, whenever her husband used to come home, she'd be like, y'all got to go, y'all got to go. She can hear his truck coming. Y'all got to go. So we would run out, run to my grandma's house, to leave so that we didn't get her in trouble. But now I see when my man comes home from work, he don't need to be faced with my friends for what? You know, he wants to come home. He wants to rest. He wants to kick his feet up. He wants to do whatever he want to do without someone else in his domain, as they say. He wants to, just relax. And that's any man, and that's why I tell people, when you married, why are you hanging with a person that's not married? Sometimes that causes problems. My best friend, I ain't telling her business. But, you know, sometimes your friend may get married and you're not married. So you have to treat their marriage as if in reality you were married, meaning that you're not going to take your friend to do things that married couple do not do. Okay. Like, I'm not going to take her to no singles club because that would make sense. I mean, I don't club, but I'm just using that for example. I want to take her to the singles club because she's not single. If a guy trying to pick her up, I'm going to say, excuse me, she married. I mean, I'm going to step in because you got to look at the fact that if that person is married to my best friend, me and that person should be cool as well because that's my sister. You know, that's baby girl. You is not gonna mess with my best friend. You not gonna do her wrong because if you do her wrong, it's on and popping. Period, point blank. So that's why I say you have to look at life as you gotta not be hateful towards a person because they're doing better than you. You got to just look at the fact because they're doing better than me, let me take some of their pointers so that I can do better. So that's why I said earlier, people worry about other people's business. Stop worrying about people's business. Worry about your own. Because if you concentrate on you, you can be as successful as that person, or you can do better than that person. Not saying we're trying to run a race, but just depending on where your life is or where you're trying to get. Okay, that person, because you're trying to do better in a positive way, meaning that your situation may be to the point where it's more need of help than that person's situation, or your goal is higher than that person's goal. So you concentrate on your business. And I know I've been rambling, I've been all over the place, but I'm trying to get to the point of I am sick and tired of people worrying about other people's business. It's just ridiculous. Stop worrying about other people's business. Worry about your own. Because the point is, if you concentrate on your business, then you can get your life together. When you concentrate on somebody else's business, you're going to stay below. You're not going to get successful. You're not going to get anywhere. If you get the president's reward at work because your attendance is great and you don't miss time of work, then I'm going to be happy for you. And another thing, when you're at work, depending on what type of job you have, but sometimes they call them leads. So if you're in the marketing, telemarketing, or whatever, they call them leads. When you have better leads than another person, people just, oh man, that's why I say my job that I had in 2000, I worked there for 6 years. Being a supervisor slash manager got on my nerve because I know the areas that people do good in. So I try to put those people in those areas because they do good in those areas. But because one person see that they're doing good or another person see they're doing good, it's like, oh, you're giving them all the good stuff. It's not that. It's the point that I see that they do much better in that areas. So of course, if I see you do good in North Carolina, I'm going to concentrate on making sure if Raleigh is your state in North Carolina, I'm going to give you as much Raleigh leads as possible. But that was one of the things that drove me crazy about my job. I was younger then, and it's like they were babies. They got on my toddlers, not babies, toddlers. They got on my cotton picking nerve because all they want to do is complain about the next. They worry about other people's business. Okay. That's the biggest problem people are having these days. If you successful, then be successful. Just like, okay, Miss B Love, I started watching her maybe a couple of years ago. I think she's been doing it for a couple of years. I started watching her, I think, in the beginning. I could be wrong. But I see how she grew. And what I did was learn how to, you know, do some of the things that she does for as business wise. Make those good decisions on what I want to do. Okay, I'm not worrying about how she get paid, when she get paid. I'm not worrying about what she's doing to get paid, or whatever the case may be. You just learn of how to do things to make things better for you. Not want to tear people down, because I see people just trying to tear each other down because of success. Come on, man. God say treat others as you want to be treated. So why would I want to treat that person bad or tear that person down when I wouldn't want nobody to tear me down? And that's all I'm saying about that. And I just use Miss B Love because right now she is doing awesome. And I love her to death. My grandbaby, oh my goodness, that's all she runs around the house and say. She love to say that little, "What's up, my belovedies?" I mean, when she hears it on my cell phone, she comes a running. And she knows who she is. So, stop tearing people down, guys. Stop worrying about other people's business. Worry about your own business. So I know I was everywhere, but I just trying to make a point of why, ooh, my face look bad. I just woke up. So if y'all see me looking crusty, it's because I just woke up. And I decide that I'm going to talk about it. And my chit chat today is stop worrying about other people's business. I want to thank you for watching. I hope some of this could help someone out there, because my focus is all I want to do is help someone out there. Maybe hear something that they needed to hear just to make their day better or their life better, make better decisions or whatever the case may be. I'm not the best. No, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm like, okay, I've been in it for almost a year, but I have pushed to the point where a lot of people want my YouTube information, but I just really never gave it to them because, you know, I just haven't. But my goal for this year is I am going to get it going like it's supposed to be so that I can become successful. And no, I'm not worrying about nobody's business. It ain't worth it. I'm just going to worry about my business, okay? So once again, thanks for watching. I hope this did someone some good. Share it. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, then click the notification button to be notified of new videos or sometimes older ones of mine, as well as thumbs it up. Let me keep rocking with you and let you know what's on my mind. So, y'all have a good day, because I need to get up and do something to this face and be me. Stop worrying about other people's business.